printing is over. What I am doing? I am writing printf /n the class average of the elements entered by user is, because it is a float value, as we'll get a float value, is what we are supposed to do, sum divided by 10. We'll save. What we'll save? We'll save as array -2. This is the second program what we have done. So array2. So once this is done, I'll save and I'll compile. Check whether and then run. So it is asking to enter the values of a. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So these are the 10 values which I am supposed to enter. So then the elements of the array are, what are the elements I have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the average sum of first 10 natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. N is 10, so 10 into 10, n plus 1, 10 into 11 by 2, that is 55. 55 divided by 10, which is 5.5. So I hope we got the required result. Yes, good. Let us say I have also mentioned that instead of declaring a of 10, I can also declare it as how we have said. We'll see with an example how we have told you, right? So here I'll declare int I comma n, and I've initialized n to 10, and I think we can have an array of a of n. Let us see whether it works or not. We'll see. We'll compile. There are no errors, and we'll run. Even then also it is working fine. See, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So earlier we got as 5.5. Now we should get it 55. See, so the class average is 55. And I have also told that instead of declaring n is equal to 10, I can as well declare outside the main as hash define n 100. That's what I have told you, right? This is a constant value which we can declare outside the main, and I can use that number here. So we'll see whether it will execute or not. Compile, there are no errors, and I'll have run. So still it is working. Let us say we'll see 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1000. So what we should get? Because I have given instead of 100, so 5.52, I should get 550. See, this is the average of the class. That is how you can write. That means you can declare it as a of 10, or you can initialize the value of 10 to a variable n, and then you can declare it as a of n, or otherwise the other way is hash define. Using hash define, this is a constant value which we can define by using a hash define tag outside the main, and you can use that n in giving the size of the array. Clear? We'll see the next example how to write the program. We'll see the next program. So we have written the code for finding out the class average. So this program is done, and we have done the second program. What is the third program? Write a program which reads a set of student marks into an array, same as the first and second, and then calculates the class average of those students whose marks are more than the class average. So this is where we thought of introduction of the arrays, right? Introduction of arrays to reuse the same data again and again. We need కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ అడ్రస్ రిక్వైర్డ్ అని చెప్పినప్పుడు చెప్పాను. నౌ we'll write the code for this. So how we can reuse the data, we'll see now. So here we'll write the code for that. So hash include stdio dot h. One second, let me erase it and write it neatly. Hash include stdio dot h, and now I'll define using hash define tag n as 15, and now I'll write void main, and what we are supposed to do, I need to declare an array. Int I should have a of n, where n is already defined, and I should have float sum which is equivalent to 0, and I need to find out the average. We'll see what are the other variables which we require. Set of it's the average of those students whose marks are more than the class average. Okay, so I need to have, this is class average, will say C average is the class average, and I need to find out the average of students whose marks are greater than the class average. So we'll write little bit neatly. This is class average, CAVG is the class average, and what I'm supposed to write, the average of the students who got more than that, right? We'll declare that as a float. So now I'll write printf /n enter values of array A. So I'll ask user to enter the values of the array A. Now I'll read the values for I is equal to 0, I less than, now I can write n also here because n is already defined, less than n, I plus plus, and here I'll read the values of the members of the array by writing scan of percentage d ampersand of a of I, and while reading itself I'll find out the sum, as sum is equal to sum plus a of I. So you can write like this, or you can as well write, we also know that some places will write sum plus is equivalent to a of I. Both are equal, whether it is sum is equal to sum plus a of I or sum plus is equal to a of I. I think you all of you know what is the, both are same, right? Now I need to calculate the class average. CAVG is equal to sum divided by n, because I need to find out the class average of all the students. That is the class average. Now I need to find out the average. What is the average? I need to find average of those students whose marks are greater than the class average. So we'll see how to write the code.